Wes has. I guess I can go ahead and start talking. Waiting for, see if anybody jumps in here. See if anybody wanted an after action report or not. Kind of, maybe, may not be anybody here because it's Friday night. I'd sit here and drink water and wait till. Hey, L. Stewart, first in the room. How's life treating you? Hey, Sergeant Smith. Got the L and the T in the house. Did y'all miss me while I was gone? Everyone in the camp got to go home. Everyone at the house is doing good. Oh, that's cool, bro. I wish you could stay longer, Tom. Tired. This whole going out in the middle of nowhere and shooting videos for people is a lot of work. I feel good though. Dropped another, I dropped another 4 pounds in 5 days. Dropped 4 pounds in 5 days while cheating on my keto. Hey, Timo, how's it going? Hey, Crazy, I didn't see you jump in either. The boy is good. I can't pronounce the word, but it is a cancer, but it's a super easy to treat cancer. See, what the doctor say, if you gotta have a cancer, that's the one you want. So, and they got most of it out with the surgery. It should be good to get, 6 or 7 more months. It would have been a different story. So. Hey, Leland, what's up? Hey, you told me about the fishing and the not cleaning. Your mama told me about the why. Now I know why you was trying so hard to get me to take you fishing before your mama got off work so we could visit. I love you, boy. She's gonna spank you. I hope you know that. Hey, Courtney. Ooh, Courtney, you would not believe how delicious those crawdads were. Juicy, fresh. I mean, one minute they were clicking at us, the next minute we were eating them. Had potatoes, corn on the cob. Oh, I ate till I was sick. So the internet's not any good at your new place? Rule of law? Rule of law, I'm just going to call you Timo, okay? Because that's like a really long YouTube handle. There you go. Yeah, I took a power nap as soon as I got home. I put my vehicle in park position. I got out and I considered emptying it, and then instead I just grabbed the electronics, brought them in, put them in the air conditioning, turned the shower on, remembered to take my clothes off, got in, took a shower, went to sleep, and my lovely wife woke me up when she got home so she could say hi. This was a fun trip. No, it's kind of a rough one. And you hush puppies with crawdad. Is that illegal? Cause this ain't seafood. This is Cajun food. Do Cajun do hush puppies? We do them little fried corn fritters, but that's not hush puppy.
Cajuns are coon ass. They ain't no telling what kind of dumbness they eat.
Well, there's that.
They eat mud bugs.
We eat
what more gross could you?
I don't know. At least we cook them. We ain't like all them other people eating raw fish. Oh, hey, look, there's some bait. That's cool. Man, I've got hours of video footage that I've got to go through, people, before y'all get to see anything. Y'all don't. If I had to, hi Mrs. West says, if somebody wanted to hire me to do what I just went and did for free, my rate for carpentry would be insufficient for the amount of work that goes into producing, filming and producing and stuff, the kind of videos that are coming up. Hey, off grid, weird. Hey, how's it going? Anyway, this is pretty much just a popcorn thing. I was thinking about sitting here editing videos and then somebody run the battery down on his little camera, looking at videos. I have a camera. It's not a phone. It opens up a whole new level of coolness when you're doing this stuff. You're having headaches, son?
Having bad headaches for a week.
Did you call the DR? Y'all are making it so I'm never leaving the house again. Apparently I might actually have some kind of role in life. I'm like maybe glue or something. I don't know. But I don't know. I guess headaches would be to kind of be expected if somebody went in with a spoon. But you need to call the doctor.
He told me. When he went.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he told me. You know, I'm not as fragile as you kids and your mother think I am. I'm pretty tough. I can take it when you tell me stuff like this. At the time, it becomes apparent.
It's not exactly like we could have real conversations while you were gone.
Well, y'all knew about the headaches before I left, though, didn't you? No? Oh, okay. Alright, my bad. I digress. I'm a bad person. Not really, I'm a really good person. Handsome, talented, well-spoken, educated, thirsty. I've never drank so much water ever. Not even when I was roofing. I didn't drink this much water when I was roofing. Egotist. What does that mean? Does that mean handsome? Is that another word? Is that French for handsome? Oh. Well, I love you, son. You told me about the ice packs. I know. I didn't pay attention, I guess. We'll get us a big fluffy hat and go fishing. How's that? It's not egotistical if you're correct. It's just stating facts. Oh. Y'all want to see what I got in my hand? You have to wait for the video. It's my booby prize. This is my pay. Actually, my pay came in the form of getting to do what I got to do. I'll probably actually upload the video of this because that's like the end of it. You want to see the ending of my venture or the beginning first? I'll let y'all decide as my diehard subscribers whether y'all want to see the end of the trip and then slowly get caught up like they do on The Walking Dead, or if you want to see from the beginning and wait months to find out how it turns out. What y'all want to do? Yeah, half crazy. Thanks for the prayers. I fully believe that was God, the prayers, and the faith that made all this stuff come together the way it's coming together. No doubt in my mind. Y'all ain't a very talkative bunch tonight. Am I interrupting somebody else's live stream? I didn't even look. Probably somebody cool on the I'm so behind on everybody's videos. I will be trying to catch up. I actually got a phone call. I caught some work while I wasn't here. So I got to do some work. Got to pay for San Antonio now. It's pretty country down there. I'm going to do like a photo collage type thing, let y'all see some of the scenery at least. Oh yeah, that's me. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be here. I got home and was hungry and made this the carb cheat day too over here. So had steak and oatmeal for supper. Who would have thunk oatmeal for supper? It was actually really good. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Everybody thinks that my God like he's a possession instead of understanding that God means pretty much the ruler of everything. So if he's your God, he's the ruler of you. So you do what he says, not what you want him to. You don't tell him what to do. It's the other way around. I just think it's funny when everybody starts preaching that you just tell God what you want, you demand it, and he'll give it to you. Yeah, I guess so. Or not. You gotta. Hey, Christy. Gosh, to trust and obey. Did I make 500 subs while I was gone? Did anybody check? I don't even know. Doesn't say on this page.
It says 472.
472. And y'all hold on to your hat, because hopefully this was an educational experience for me, and it'll still be me. It's just I'll be able to present myself in a better way to where it's actually more fun to watch my videos. Hey, Woods. We're good. Sweet Pea's got company. The boy's got his kiddos. The wife's got a pretty new haircut. We're fed. We're inside out of the heat. Everything's good. I'm tired. Still tired. Took a nap. Took a 2-hour nap. I'm still tired. Hey Thomas, how's it going? Leland, he was in here a minute ago. He's doing good. Apparently he's having some headaches, but and it did turn out to be a cancer, and the name is like 6 miles long, and I tried to say it a couple times, or phonics ain't helping nothing on that word. And but apparently if you gotta have a cancer, that's the one you want, because it's the easiest one to kick. It's like a level 1 type demon or something. Yeah, but like on a video game, like the one to be like a level 1. So it's a stage 2, but it's like a low grade. Yeah, that worked. So yes, it's a big blessing. Emptied a lot of brass while I was there. We did some shooting and stuff. The dude I went up there to meet, he's from Canada, so the firearms I showed up with, they're not even allowed to possess up there. They can't even keep their gun loaded at home. The gun and the ammo has to be stored in separate locations, and the gun has to be kept locked up. When you transport it, you've got to have the gun locked up, the gun and the ammo in a separate location, and you can't load it until you get to where you're going and are actually hunting. It's crazy.
Tom said he was able to walk 100 yards.
100 yards. I need one of those like pace counter, not like the kind you have to keep track of, because I knew right where I was going. But I wish I had like, you walk and it tells you how far you walk or whatever. One of those, whatever they're called. Anyway, because I walked the same 3/4 of a mile in and out 3 times a day for 5 days, plus a half a mile walk about 10 times when I was there. And then we actually went and hunted other stuff at night and put, I don't know, 3-4 miles in a night walking. I don't know how many. I mean, I could pretty near walked home if I'd have just stayed in a straight line. Oh, yes you did, Miss Stewart. I went to San Antonio because we were going to secede from the country, and they wanted me to come down there and tell them how we should do it. No. A friend of mine, he's like 200,000 subs or something like that. But when we started talking and stuff, I had 30 or 40 subs. No, I had 8 subs when I started following his channel. He had 800. Then he got to we got to talking back and forth, so he subbed me. He was my number 11. He was I believe my 11th subscriber. And we just chatted back and forth. I mean, it's just, I've just watched him explode. But so it's the Wooded Beardsman. Y'all have heard me talk about him on the channel before. He did the Wilderness Living Challenge in Texas this year. So, and at the last day of that, they called me and said, hey, I'm here for another X number of days. If you can get here, we'll do some videos. And I was like, oh man. So talked to my wife and this, that, and jumbled around and everything, and I had talked myself out of taking the time off and going, and my wife said, no, you need to do it. Miss West S so convinced me to go, and I'm so glad. So anyway, I went down. I spent, how long was I gone? 5 days? I did it Friday. Let's see, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Houston. I was down there 5 days. Well, 4.5. No, I was down there 5 days, and then anyway, as I'm getting all confused, so I'll have to like calendar that all out. But did a lot of fishing, a lot of hunting, a lot of videoing, a lot of cooking wild game, a lot of stuff. There's some of it that I don't get to show on my channel because it's his gig, but there's a lot of stuff that I can show, and he's given me the okay to release it whenever I want to, but I've got to get it all put together. It's I've got 80 something short videos. Well, should I say short? Anywhere from 20 seconds to 15-minute long videos that I've got to sort through. I've got, and that's just on one camera. Then I've got footage on a GoPro, and I've got footage on my phone. I'm going to be sorting through clips and pictures and stuff forever, because I've got to do all this in my spare time. But if y'all hang out, if y'all don't bail on me or whatever, y'all, I'm gonna do my level best to bring y'all along with me on this trip. Yeah. That's the only thing y'all won't have to deal with: the chiggers, the snakes, the thorns. Which I wish I'd have got this on video. I slapped with the back of my thumb stinging caterpillar. It's like, you know, sticking your hand on the stove and not being able to get it off. Don't do it. I'm just saying. It's pretty though, and I even moved it out of the way, but we were busy doing something, and it crawled back to where it wanted to be. I guess it was fixing the cocoon, and that's where it wanted to be. But where it was in the way, and boy, that hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Echo does cool stuff. Sting. Used to,
Oh yeah,
put it on ant bite.
yeah. You're right, Thomas. I did. It was disgusting, and I'm glad maybe this didn't go on video. I pulled because you don't throw your cigarette butts down or whatever. I pocket them, and I pulled it out and had, you know, a little 1/4 inch left of the unburnt tobacco. I popped it off, put it in my mouth, and was rubbing it on there and spitting, and that's the only reason my hand didn't explode into from here, from the end of my thumb down here to my little bend in my wrist. This was all twice the size, you know, for about 8 hours. It was about twice the size of my other thumb. Woo! I'll find a picture of the caterpillar and clip it and put it in the video.
Probably a monarch, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't a monarch. It was one of the lunar moth deals. This caterpillar was this big. It's 3.5 inches long. And it had a lot of pokey things on it. Yeah, some of that depends on whether or not I'm willing to put in the work. Apparently, even your hobby, if you want to make a living off of it, it's got to be work. I do not have the heart and stamina that the Wooded Beardsman does, and I'm not sure that I have the strength of character that Bob Hansler does. But if I can leech just a little bit of that character and that determination and stamina, and there's nothing wrong with the Beardsman's character either, but this could be a blast. Well, it's going to be a blast. I'm going to enjoy it anyway. But
Christian says what color was it that
pale green with little white dots on it underneath the spines, and it had even the spines coming up were the same light green, but I believe they had tips on them that were a different color, either black or white. I can't remember. It was 12:30 at night, and we had cornered an armadillo in its burrow, and we were trying to get to it.
Chipper says my dad always says not to worry. It's a long way from your heart. Get back to work.
Exactly. Is the beardsman your dad? He's like, are you two crying now? Can we try to get this thing out of the hole? Anyway, just had to be there. It was funny. I was like, do you want to pet it? He's like, no. And when it fell down into the hole where the armadillo was, he wouldn't dig anymore. And I wasn't digging anymore because we couldn't see it. So we're like, well, this one gets a pass. We were so close. Stupid caterpillar. I think the caterpillar was the armadillo's spirit animal. But anyway. And like I say, I'll put a picture up. I actually did made several stops on the way home, and those are the first videos I'm going to put up. Is of a couple of places I know about that were on the way, and I'll throw those up there because those are actually probably well, they're two of the coolest places I know about within 150 miles of my house. And not the coolest, but two of the coolest. So I'll put those. I'll edit those out. I'll try to get at least one of them up tomorrow, sometime. Maybe tomorrow evening. Maybe late tonight. Depends. I may stay up a little bit. Depends on how long I stay on here talking to y'all. Started to put it on, and then I realized by 7 o'clock in the morning it was going to be 80, and I was going to have to lug 35 pounds. Every time we went in to hunt, I had to put 35 pounds on my body. I had the camera, the ammo, the water, everything. I mean, so, yeah, no. Had okay, the first day I went out there, I didn't take a chair. Okay, so I sat down on the ground. I have chiggers on my butt. When I went out there the next day, I had a chair. I carried a chair with me, okay? That was part of the weight. I'm not going to lie. That was part of the weight. I was carrying a chair. Then we had to bring the hog traps in. Yeah. It was fun. I learned that hot water is delicious. Hot water is good stuff. I am not lying. When you're lit, when it's raining, you walk and you look behind you and there's this little path of raindrops on the ground. Hot water is delicious. All right, Elle. Have a good night. Love you, girl.
They're all thanking you for the visual.
Do what?
They're all thanking you for the visual.
Oh yeah, y'all are very welcome. Do y'all want to see?
Oh, jeez. They don't need nightmares.
Aha, they can't see you yet. Here she comes. Ah! nightmares. I'm not going to show you my chigger box. Veteran or crazy, I ain't done it. Yeah, she gets her looks from her mama. She gets her attitude from her mama. She's pretty much her mama.
What?
They said you would keep.
Oh.
Yes, if there is any chiggers in the county, they will find me. They will hunt me down like, oh, I can smell me some of that Prime West over there. And they come crawling.
How many chiggers do you want besides you?
That one is, what's his name, right?
Yeah, Sergeant Smith's in here. Yeah, Tom.
Okay.
What is it? Crime? What is it?
Oh,
Huh?
Prime expired. Prime West. You know, he's saying Prime expired. Hey, I'm not old meat. Prime expired West.
Kind of.
I thought I was going to expire there for a little bit.
It's so delayed. Anyways, hi YouTube. I'm gonna go eat food and stuff, so peace out.
They said throw him a kiss.
Who?
Yes. How crazy.
Oh, hold on. Gotta wait for the camera to catch up with me. There you go. Can I see your peace out?
Oh, y'all going to take the car? What, his car don't work?
Yeah, but I always have mom's car.
So do I, but...
Christy Beth said hi, pretty girl.
Hi, person. I don't know.
She said hi, person. Yeah. Everybody's taking my moves away. I'm going to have to come up with something else first. I did my driving around videos, and then next thing I know, everybody's doing driving around videos, and then my truck got noisy, so I quit that, and I would just get up and walk out from in front of the camera and told y'all to stare at my wall, and then now everybody's doing that. And, that San Antonio is going to get crowded, huh? What's this went to San Antonio? Y'all start packing your stuff. I wonder if they would like send me, what do you call it? Bonuses for sending them tourists. I'm not showing you my chigger fight, though. I can show you this one. Right there. I mean, he bit me on the wrist. It itches. You want to see the ones on? I'll let you see the ones on my leg. I'm not showing you my butt.
Well, at least what's left of the jokes.
Yeah. There's that. Ah. If I can do this without falling on my face.
They'll get more views.
I love you. I just got to remind myself of that every once in a while. Oh, ow, that hurt. There's my chicken box.
What in the world?
Yep. Oh. And that is all the way up my legs. It's up the middle of my back, and it's across, well, I already told you where. From, apparently we picked the infest, where we decided to post up to the halfway point on our hike for hog hunting was a chigger bed. It's real smart. The one place we decided to stop and spend some time happens to be where the chiggers live. They got Woodbeard too, but he's not allergic. Who the hell's not allergic to chiggers? It's like they bite him and spit him out, but the gnats were eating him up. They're like, ooh, Canadian bacon. Maybe that's the difference. Good night, Christy. That's not scabies. Or not almost take that. Yeah, it'll be on.
Little red, similar to mites.
Yeah, they're
Crawls into your skin.
a little mite that crawl up and lay babies on your skin. The baby crawls in and does the whole rapid growth into a little bug and then crawls out, but he leaves all his "I was living in your skin" crap behind, and it itches a little bit. It itches incessantly on me. I wind up scratching them and they get infected. If you're superhuman and can resist the scratch, they'll go away. The itch will go away in 3 or 4 days. And the thing is, Woodbeard is so used to mosquito bites, being up in Canada, that you know, to him they didn't itch that bad. So the best thing I've found for them, all joking put aside, is the good hand sanitizer, the alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Just put it on there. It fights the infection, it cools it down, and it soothes the itching. You know, there's a sting, but when the sting passes, the itching goes away. So
I don't know if the Skin So Soft works on them like it does mosquitoes or not.
I don't know either, but evening of, or no, midday, day 3, I was getting something out of the truck, and a can of Off fell out of what I was dragging out. I had Off the entire time. I need not have a single chigger bite on me. I wouldn't have seen a pig because they can smell Off coming 10 miles away, but you pretty much X catching anything when you're fishing too, because you get that DEET on the bait and they ain't gonna eat it.
How big
The-
the dogs get.
Well, do you want a spoiler? The one great big one that walked right up to me and let me have a shot at it was huge. It was about 200, I mean, the first hog I saw was 250 pounds. It was still half light, but I was kind of in the sun, so I could see my sights and I could see the hog. I took the shot. The hog was standing beside, or I thought beside a tree. He was actually behind the tree a little bit, and there's a knot sticking out of the tree, chest high. Black hog, black tree, in the shade, like 6:30 in the morning, somewhere between 6 and 6:30 in the morning. I hit the knot. Now, we've got it in slow motion. You'll have to go watch this on Woodbeards, and you can actually see the bullet tear through and shove splinters into the hog's face.
Do they have tusks?
Yes, they had tusks. And long story short, killing a hog up there is not impossible. Finding it, if you do not get an immediate kill shot, you know, if you have to lung shoot him, if that's the only thing you can get a clear shot at, you might as well forget it. If you do not sever the spine and drop them on the spot, you have lost your hog. The end. I should have had a 44 or something like that, because then it knocks them down. Even if you lung shoot them or whatever, it's got the punch. It doesn't go through them. It knocks them down.
Don't know what a 458 would do to a hog?
That would have been pretty cool today. I mean, the one we tracked for 2.5 hours, we wouldn't have had to track her that far just to watch the trail disappear into forever of yoke bush.
On a tree.
These have been shot at so much that they're actually scared. They won't go in. We had live traps all over the place, man. They wouldn't even go in. The live traps that were nailed to the ground, that they couldn't move. 14 days, and the corn was still in them. Nothing would go in the traps. Everything is that trap sensitive. They would not risk going in the trap for the feed. That's how, I mean, too many people have let the piglets go after they catch them because they don't want to have to deal with it, so they just let them go. That pig grows up and teaches its piglets not to get in there. Pigs can talk to each other. So each generation, it gets harder and harder to kill them. Hogs are way smarter than dogs. Let me put it this way, if you got a dog that's smart enough to do hogs, you got a smart dog. Yeah, see, we just don't realize it. That's what Pig Latin actually is. It's actually real. It's pig talk. That's the back of my wife's head. Yeah, hog hunting is you looking for them. Yeah, I want to go find hogs out of a helicopter too. And I want to find them and I want to shoot them. And I want to eat them. Yes, they're good to eat. Wild hog is delicious. Well, from some places, like up here in this country, they eat a lot of the honey mesquite, and they are good. Down there, they're eating mulberries, so you figure it out. I mean, sugar-fed hog. She's a little camera shot. Yes. There's a devil. Not quite Vegas. Hey, or Sasquatch. You out smacking mud bugs with your comfort salmon? This little, I'm gonna go ahead and show it because it's driving me nuts. But this is the star of the video that which I'm gonna go ahead and do the end. I'm gonna post the end. I never did get an answer, I don't think, on whether y'all wanted me to wait to the end to show the end or do the other. No, here's the deal. Do y'all want to see the end of my trip and then catch up? Or do y'all want to wait and see my trip from the beginning and follow it to the end? Or do you want me to do the whole, this is how it ended, and this is how we got there? Show the end first. Okay, well, I will upload the end tomorrow. Well, you know what? There is a big spoiler in there. But I can show you this. I've already used this twice. This is like the coolest little thing ever. I've been putting it in my watch pocket, and the watch pocket will hold this in place, and it fits down in there, and the tops just barely stick out. So you pull it out, do what you need to do, and put it right back in, and then your little lanyard's hanging there when you need it or whatever. It's just like cool. I know it's not much, but it's cool stuff. I got other stuff too, but this is like my favorite thing. These did. I did not see a skinny hog in the bunch. But like I said, I mean, most of the ones I saw were, 75, 80 yards out, and there's scenery between us. But no, they weren't starving to death. They've got almost endless supply of mulberries to eat right now. All the wheat, the wild wheat and oats and rye and stuff is in down there, and they are eating it like it's going out of style. They're grazing all day long and snacking on mulberries. They're eating, almost on a pure carbohydrate diet, and they're healthy. And I can't believe, a fat pig can run that fast. These things are leggy though. Saw one brown hog. It probably had 16-inch long legs. It was tall. And that's a mutation that I really wish I could have got out of the gene pool. But I tried, but every time I would get like a bowl picked, I would eat them. They were so good. Yeah, no joke, Sasquatch. Fat kid. Yeah, I'll look like there's gonna be a couple of clips of me just standing there pulling mulberries off there. One of them I was previewed some a while ago. One of them I actually picked one. I'm picking them up off the ground and dusting them off and eating them while we're waiting for to get the scene set up or whatever and rolling. Yes, I did that. Y'all don't know what hungry means until you get out there and do something like this. They'd already done their this. This was my wilderness living challenge. I did it. I took my bug out bag. I took my 72-hour bug out bag. And that was my groceries for the first 3 days. At the end of those 3 days, I was starving. The calories I took with me were not enough. My bag's empty, got no food in it. And I had to, well, I'm not going to spoil it. Yeah. You get hungry. I believe you are on to something CM on the peanut butter. It's got the protein, the fat, and it would have been really nice. But you got to be careful with stuff that makes you thirsty, because water was a real issue. We didn't harvest and boil our water and stuff there, but we limited ourselves to one water source and no refrigeration. So the water we were going to drink that day, we had to bootleg in with us. So we're carrying 3 or 4 gallons of water. The first day I carried 2 gallons of water. I had to hike back out. It was out of water. It's like, wow. You have to, when you're working and sweating, I used to think, oh man, you got to have 2 gallons of water a day to make it. South Texas, 2 gallons of water ain't nothing but a cup of tea. It's not nothing. I was drinking 4 gallons of water a day while I was down there, and I sweat every bit of it out. It's crazy. And when you're hot down there yet. Ooh, liver and onions sounds so good. I had steak. y'all get to see a couple of my takes on, or my side of the catch and cooks and stuff. I do have whatever, but in an effort to grow my channel, I'm gonna try and make sure that I release them at the right time, so for the most views. I got some cool stuff to show you. Sorry about that. Well, see, what it was on the crayfish, I was worried about them being in the sun in that little kiddie pool, so we took a big bucket and we put it over in the shade, and then we scooped all of them out of that water out there in the sun so they didn't get a sunburn, and then we put them in that big pot, and apparently unbeknownst to me, somebody had turned the burner on under it, and next thing I know, they all had sunburns. And well, sunburned crayfish, you just got to do the right thing and eat it. It's just how it is. Exactly, Mercy eating. They were good. See, I guess in a pinch, I could bring myself to do that, but guess I'm not that much of a country boy. You know, some things go in the bucket and go to the dog. He's talking mountain oysters there, Courtney. They grow on the underside, like the south end of a northbound bull. Oh wow. Like a giant gizzard. Love you, Courtney. Oh, see, I ain't going to Mongolia. Not if they bring it out, because don't they kill you if like you insult them at the dinner table too? They bring you out a nice raw plate of bull testicles. Their dinner. You decided you didn't want to be a quitter there, Chipper, or what? Exactly, Steve. I mean, there's some things you eat, some things you don't. There's no escaping the West. That's murder. That's funny. Yeah. Alright guys, it is my bedtime. Yeah, I'll stick to chicken fried. Well, I like liver and onions. I've tried kidney now. It's not too bad. I've doing stuff like this will sure teach you real quick that food's food. Food's food and hungry's hungry. You don't believe me? You can ask that turtle. Yeah. I guess there might be something to having a big calf fry. See, if you call them calf fries, they don't sound half bad. Twice? Why'd you do it twice? I can understand missing once. Were y'all doing it on the ground? No shoots or what? Good night, see you. I'm gonna get off here too. I'm gonna try to keep this down a little bit. Oh yeah, that was work. That turns into work real fast. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, in the field. This is me. Thanking y'all for showing up and spending an hour with me. I will get y'all some videos to watch in your spare time at your leisure as quickly as I can. I want to do more of this stuff, but it does take money, so y'all be patient with me. I'll have to work in the paying for the hobby into my schedule and doing the hobby. Apparently I'm going to have to I need to come up with 3 or 4 more hours a day to make all this happen. But I had a blast, and if it makes y'all's day better, it sure don't hurt my feelings any. God bless y'all. Y'all stay alive. Y'all don't die. Do a little living. Get out and do a little living. I forgot to take my pain meds with me. I made the whole trip without them. And if I can pull that off, I'm pretty sure other people can too. Not saying there's reasons you couldn't. I'm just saying, if there's a don't focus on the reasons you can't as much as the ways you could. And I think it'd probably be worth it. Yeah. Love y'all. Seriously, y'all stay alive, don't die. Love somebody. Be kind. See y'all next time.